Hey guys, Kevin Z, Recovery Rockstars. Another top 3 for recovery show. I got my boy Brandon in the house. Brandon, what up?
What up?
Dude, I can't. Every time I look at this guy, I just see all the tattoos, man. Let's see him. Real quick, turn around. Look at that. What the fuck, dude? That's so badass. That had to have hurt, huh?
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That like, one of the few that I wanted to tap out on.
Wait, we're gonna talk about this one real quick. 11/11.
Right.
Tell
So
me.
the 11/11 to me was this like I started seeing it a lot, and my friends, a couple of my friends were very spiritual, and they're like that is the time of spiritual awakening. Like
Yeah.
if you see that, something like is calling you. You know, spiritual on a spiritual path. And I didn't directly get on it at the time when people brought it to my attention, but it was part of the thing that opened me up to like spirituality. So,
Nice, man, which we're gonna talk about. So you've been sober for how long now?
July 14th, 2017.
Dude, and this is crazy. So you were struggling with a ton of shit, man. Tell me.
Yeah, so my daily regimen was like I was addicted to heroin and alcohol, and I was doing uppers. So I would wake up, I would shoot heroin, and then I'd get too tired, so I'd do some meth, and I'd get too methed out, so I'd take Xanax bars, and then I would drink too, because I had the shakes. So I'd do that, and then at night, I would do GHB to sleep.
Jesus.
So
That
was
is a vicious cycle.
that was my daily cocktail, and I was stuck on that for like 3 years.
Yeah, and you were telling me, because we talked about this, you actually used to go down to Skid Row. Tell me about an experience on Skid Row that was fucking crazy.
So I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy because I don't know if anyone's ever been there, but I mean, it looks like Mad Max. So someone that grew up here in San Diego and went to school in Encinitas, and I went back to LA. I was born in LA, but I went back to LA and I saw Skid Row and I thought, this is home. So like what attracted me to this is I went up to someone and I said, does anyone here have heroin? And literally the guy, like a gumbo machine, spits them all out into his hand. He's like, I got all you need.
Fucking crazy.
And the craziest thing, and this is how insane this disease is, I said, I am at home.
That's crazy. See,
I
that's even
left-
more crazy. So
right.
you guys got dudes barfing fucking bags of heroin, and you said, I'm at home.
Everyone's living in a tent. Nobody has anything. People have yellow eyes because they're jaundiced from, you know what I mean? Like,
So many drugs, yeah.
and I left living on the beach in Cardiff. I never went back to my house, and I stayed right then and there.
Damn.
Like I got a place in Koreatown, but that was just to be close to Skid Row.
So I know we talked before, and you had gone through rehab after rehab and tried so many different ways to get sober. How did you finally get clean?
So I mean, this last time, so I had this vape store, and I had an e-liquid company, and I was doing really well, and I started losing everything. So it's crazy when you have like kind of one of those like endless bank accounts, which I didn't ever think I'd be one of those people, but I did. I had this like endless bank account of like I could hustle. I had this company I could do more and more. But when I started losing everything, I also realized that I lost everyone that I've ever cared about.
Yep.
And I lost sight of that while I was getting loaded, that, you know, I really do care about people. And then when you lose everything, you go back to those people and they're like, wait, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
You know, and like, and my family is like, I don't even know you. Like, I'm not gonna help you.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the person I know.
It's just like
And-
one of those awakenings.
Yeah, and it was really like, I remember just being like, God, like, you have to help me. Like, I need your help. Like, I really do. And it was kind of like, I feel like my spiritual experience was a very, like I heard the voice of God.
Yeah.
Like, I heard, you are gonna be okay. You will get through this.
Yeah.
Like, it was just that overlying, like God, what do I do next? And it wasn't like when that happened that I completely just got sober, like struck sober. It was like I ended up in mental hospitals when I got loaded, and I was really one of those people who just didn't have any, like, I just wanted food.
Yeah.
I couldn't think past that. If I went to the mental hospital and you met me,
Yeah.
like, hey Brandon, what's wrong? I'm like, well, when's lunch? I was gone. Like, I was toast.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
It's super crazy.
Yeah. And here you are, though. Look at now. Look at him now. Look at him now. He's thriving. He's what? You got videos that you're pumping out. You've got a clothing company that you're launching.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a health and fitness guy. I mean, you lost how much weight?
So like about 125, and kept it off.
120. He lost 125 pounds and kept it off. So
Yeah.
let's get into it, man. With all this being said, with your history, give me your top 3 tips to stay sober.
So like I'm super big on like mind, body, soul. So like my number one tip is like I really don't care what you believe in, and I don't know what I believed in at first. Now I call what I believe in God, but to turn it over to that. I wake up every morning and I thank God that I'm awake.
Yep.
And that I have this chance
Love it.
to do whatever it is that I'm here to do.
Love it.
And like in my opinion, what I'm here to do is to help other human beings.
Yep.
I've been given the gift to not be dead and not to be in prison, and I just get to be kind. And so my number one is like pray, turn it over. Like you can't do it yourself. And my number 2, which I'm really big on, is basically finding something to replace those like bad habits. So mine is the gym, and it's being healthy. And I think it's an awesome release for any person who has that addiction, because with me, I'm not a runner. I actually hate running.
Yeah.
I have come to love running more than anything else that I do.
Yeah.
Like I get that natural high at about 5 miles. I don't do 5 miles every day anymore. I do a quick 1 7-minute mile.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, my goal is that. And I make those goals in the gym that are attainable, and I get to bask in the glory of my goal that I made in the gym.
Love it.
So that's another one, you know, mind, body, soul. And I feel too like the best thing that I've actually come to realize is like to being open to almost anything, like any helpful advice that people give me, to kind of take it in. I've now gone to counseling, and I always thought that the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous, they've solved every problem that I've ever had, and now I get to just fine tune them.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So like all of these 3 steps, there's 3 things that I've gotten from working the 12 steps. I do Alcoholics Anonymous, but I suggest anyone, anything, any 12-step program I think is like the most amazing, life-changing things for alcoholics and addicts.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
You guys follow this guy. How can people find you?
So I mean, right now I have Instagram. It's Trash Can Cut. And
Where'd Trash Can Cut come from?
all right, so so I used to do celebrity stylist work, and I used to work for this big stylist, and there used to be this thing called Viva Swag,
Uh-huh.
and they just like I was like, oh, I hope I get reviewed on this thing, and they came in to like review me, interview on the thing on a laundry day.
Uh-huh.
I'm this stylist wearing like sweatpants and some horrible shirt, and that's the picture. Like,
Fucking laundry day.
and they wrote, "This is one trash can cut stylist." I was
That's
like,
pretty epic, actually.
yeah. So like it's stuck, and I like it. It's humble. I like that
Totally.
my name has trash can in it.
You guys go follow him. Trash Can Cut. Brandon, much love, dude.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Appreciate
Glad to
you.
be here.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more Top 3 for Recovery.
Yeah, hit me up if you guys ever need any help. My DMs are 100% open.
Peace.